Hello, hello, my beautiful earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you're just drawn to the video, there will be a message in here for you. All right, so this is going to be a what's beneath the surface. Now, I'm not going to do individual like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's going to be the complete message is going to be for earth signs. But at the end, as you see, y'all each will have your own closing out message. Taurus, you have rising higher. Virgo, self-believing and beyond. Capricorn, seek understanding. And of course, your inspirational words to live by. You create your own opportunities. This is one of my favorite ones because we do. Did you know that? Of course you did. You're earth signs. You know about the material and creating in it, right? So remember, with your thoughts, your words, your feelings, and your actions, you are creating in every now moment. So regardless, conscious or unconsciously, you're always creating. Everything starts with a thought. So now that you know that, or most of y'all do, the ones that don't, start creating consciously. That means you can create what you want instead of just creating the subconscious program, right? All right, so we're going to start off getting your subconscious energy. What's beneath the surface? What is your subconscious trying to tell you? What energy is it in, and what is it trying to say for my earth signs? All right, split it. Ooh, we have orange calcite. It says, who needs it? Artist holding the proverbial paintbrush and staring at the proverbial blank canvas. Anyone whose sex life needs a little more life. Where to use it when you want to make something beautiful. Orange calcite's energy is all about breaking through the fog and the fear that hang on the path to creation. When you want to add some energy to your creative process or take on the Kama Sutra one page at a time, get with Orange Calcite's sun-kissed vibes. Unlock your creativity. So, earth signs, your subconscious is saying, hey, it's time to tap into our sacral. Have we been too grounded? Have we been too focused on work? It is time to focus on something creative. Maybe you need to get out there and start dating. Maybe some of y'all have been hermits for a while. I'm talking to myself, by the way, because I've been a hermit for 6 years. But for real, like, what lights you up? Do something creative, interesting, creative, and you create your own opportunities. So maybe there's something that's gonna come up, and you need to say yes to it, where you would usually say no. Maybe somebody invites you on vacation or invite you out to dinner, invite you somewhere, and you usually be like, nah, I'll just stay at home, or I gotta work, or go out. I think this is the time for you to finally do something. 333 on the timer. So, 3 is all about creativity too. So your subconscious wants you to unlock it, right? Let's see what your conscious energy is. What is your energy? Outer energy. Oh, we have some nostalgia, I see. The 6 of Cups with simply love. Oh, so some of y'all could be thinking back on the good old days, right? Some of y'all could be just concerned with family life because this could be about children. Some of y'all could be thinking about creating more children, or if you don't have any at all, maybe starting a family. Put it in your situation, but this is 6 of Cups. Beautiful energy. Cups are emotions. So this could be a lot of y'all too, just very, very nostalgic right now, which is interesting. It's a timeless reading. Always mine are. But at the time, we do have Mercury in retrograde. Anything in retrograde is about revisiting. So there could be people from your past coming up. You could be running into old people you went to school with, or it could be old boyfriend, girlfriends, whatever, right? Reaching out. So Put that in your situation. Beautiful energy. You're just like, maybe you're just thinking about the good old days. Some of y'all could be thinking about some people you lost that aren't with you anymore. It could be thinking of you. That could be friends. That could be a parent. Put that in your situation. Now let's see what the spirit animal has for my earth signs. Oh, we have Badger Spirit with be fearless and bold. Hello. Okay, so is there something you need to do? Interesting. Unlock your creativity, right? Your sacral. Be fearless and bold. So maybe you have your eyes set on somebody. Maybe somebody from the past has been trying to talk to you and you're like, yeah, I don't know. And they're like, take a risk. Do you want to go through life and say the woulda, shoulda, couldas? No. So something in your life is asking you to be fearless and bold. There is an experience. Some of you, this has to do with somebody else. It could be love. It could be whatever. Oh, yeah. I don't usually show the bottom. I didn't show it to nobody else, but I picked it up because I was straightening it up. And interesting, we have Owl Spirit with you see clearly now. So your intuition is on point. So maybe in the past you didn't understand a situation. Interesting, seek understanding for Capricorn. You didn't understand how things that this person, how what they truly meant for you, and now you do, and they're saying be bold. Maybe some of you are ready to propose. You've been with somebody for a while and now you're like, I understand, they're really meant to be, this is my person. I don't know, it's going to be different for all. Put it in your situation. That's beautiful though. So don't let fear hold you back. Be fearless and bold. This could be you leaving one job going to the next because you're like, no, I want to be fulfilled, right? Let's see, tell me more about this for my earth signs. Tell me more. Oh, yes, right. Cancer energy. Some of y'all could have cancer in your chart, dealing with the cancer. But this is all about victory, success, and moving forward. Look at her. She on her bike and she's like, psh, let's go. Doesn't she look fearless? Doesn't she look bold? Like, I am not playing. I know where I want to go and I'm going. And I love that I choose the decks that I choose because usually somebody is on like a chariot. That means the animals are the ones that are driving. But in this one, she's on a motorcycle. She's driving. This actually reminds me of pink. Interesting. Some of y'all, the color pink could be, or some of y'all might just love pink. Listen to her. That might be one of your one of your favorite artists. And she is a Virgo, so Virgo energy could be important to you. But anyway, this is about literally moving forward, and it's going to be victory, success. Yeah, a lot of you, this has to do with love. Look, 2 of Cups at the bottom. This is somebody that is equally yoked. Yeah, so that could be the thing. You're like, yeah, but I've been hurt before. So that's why you're like standing still. And they're like, go, be fearless, be bold. Remember when I said don't have regrets? That's interesting. Remember, it is your choice. We create our opportunities. So are you going to be consciously doing it or unconsciously? It's time to sit there and consciously choose and say, you know what? I know what I want. It could be, I know who I want. It could be, I know where I want to go, where I want to live, who I want to be around, what job I want. I might want to leave a career I've been at for 20 years and just start my own business. Whatever it is, you know what you want to do. It's going to be victorious and successful. And the Badger Spirit is giving you that confirmation to go ahead, be fearless and bold, do it. So whatever this is, do it. It's going to be different for all of y'all. The do it part is going to be different for each person because like I say, these are general messages. But I love it. I think majority, it has to do with love. It could be a friendship too. It could be a past friendship. Somebody you went to school with, but you haven't seen in years. And you're like, yeah, I don't know. We might not even be on the same level. Well, find out. Start talking. Who knows? Y'all might be into the same thing. That's like me. I am not the same person I was in high school. I'm completely different. But that 10-10 on the timer, that doesn't mean that I don't have stuff in common. Who knows? I might resonate with some people that I didn't even resonate with in high school. They might be into the things that I'm into now. Like this stuff, astrology, numerology, learning about the universe, learning about who we are. So just be fearless and bold. That's all I can say. Do you. Do you. This is a beautiful reading. There has not been a bad card yet. I don't like to even label cards, whatever. The only card here, the 3 of Swords, but that's because you've been hurt in the past, and I think that's what's stopping you from taking this risk. Don't let nothing stop you. Go, because now you're not the same. Your intuition's on point with Owl Spirit being at the bottom, so don't let the past define you. Let it refine you. All right. We're going to start with Taurus. Your closing out message, rising higher. Notice guilt when it arises, but see it only as a warning sign. It is used as an instrument, excuse me, for the soul to notify you of having stepped out of alignment. Then rather than pummeling yourself and berating thoughts, it's enough just to refer to your conscience and inquire within. Ask yourself, am I being honest? Is there something I need to see about myself or another person that I may not want to see? Sometimes what you want prevents you from recognizing what you need. Your soul will always bring you to what you are truly in need of. And while the truth can be uncomfortable, it is vital to acknowledge it and to act on your sincere thoughts and feelings. Rise above yourself through humility and by engaging the light of truth. Oh, yes, indeed. You got to be real. If you lie to yourself, guess what? We attract who we are. You're going to attract in liars. It's time to be real with yourself. Ask yourself, am I being honest? Is there a truth that you need to see? Do you have Neptune goggles on? Is that what that's about? Taurus, ask yourself. Do I have Neptune? When I say Neptune goggles, aka rose-colored glasses, I love the term. I came up with Neptune goggles because Neptune is the planet of illusion, and like Neptune is like that dreamy state where you're like this fantasy world, like, oh yes, but it's all up in the head. It's not the reality, right? So I say, oh, Neptune goggles, take them off. So that could be being asked of you. Take off the goggles. Or some of you've taken them off and now you're rising higher. You're seeing things from a higher perspective and you know what to do. So remember, don't let fear hold you back. All right, Virgo. Hello, Virgos. Self-believing and beyond. I love how these two have something flying high. Castles in the sky. Dreams can hang in the balance, sometimes dangling on barely a thread. Or you may find yourself grasping at wisps of visions in the busy intersection of expectation. You may become frustrated when nothing or only very little appears to be happening. Although time may have dashed your hopes or rerouted a few prayers, nothing is lost. What is needed now is to keep your sights set on the goodness within you and around you. Keep believing in the beauty and truth of your heart's desire. Only then will you be carried on the winds of hope and faith. Yes, that is so beautiful. I feel that too, because sometimes I'll be like, look, I've done the work. I mean, when is this going to happen? Like, I've already done the healing. I've already set the intentions out. I embody the characteristics of the person that I am calling in. But I already know divine takes time. So I've been patient. So some of y'all, that's what it is. You're like, look, has my prayers just been lost? And others, remember this one too. sometimes rejection is God's protection. So just because it hasn't came in, it might not be for you, or it might not be the right time. Always remember that. Take that always into consideration, Virgo. Because I have to do that too. Because I'll be like, no, I know for sure. But then I think back in my past and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Because back then I knew for sure too. I was like, this is it. He's the one. I just know it. And then God's like, no, it ain't. And I'm like, yeah, it is. And then now I look back and I'm like, oh, God, thank you for saving me. I dodged a bullet there. You know what I mean? Like, for real, for real. All right, I don't know why I got the accents. I do that when I get excited. So anyway, last but not least, my fellow Capricorns, because my moon is in Cap. We have seek understanding. Words may be used by you as a calming balm in the face of antagonism. Yet your skills as a cooperative listener will also be needed at such times. Nothing is ever meant to break your spirit. Rather, it is meant to liberate you from false ideas you may be holding about yourself. What you are in need of learning is to meet opposition with love, rather than to shrink in the face of it. Tackle the situation directly and with common sense, while also keeping to an honorable measure of compassion for the other. Renewal is underway. Yes, this is so important, Capricorn. Because I know sometimes Capricorns can be cold and just like, look, you want things a certain way. I get it. We're practical. But sometimes that's why we have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Because we are meant to listen. We get more understanding when we listen. And the same letters are in silent that are in listen. Because that's how we hear the word. That's how we hear our higher self. So if you're always doing the one talking and you don't let other people talk, it's time to shh. And you be the ear for once. Or vice versa, however it goes in your situation, right? But also, if you're trying to seek something, if you're asking, I felt this big time as soon as I seen Seek Understanding come out for Capricorn, I was like, a lot of y'all are like, why me? Like, I don't understand why all this has to happen to me. It seems like I'm the only one this happens to, right? Understand that no matter what you are going through, I promise you, there is somebody out there worse off. And you might be like, yeah, but nothing. There is always somebody doing worse. You could be in worse scenarios. Do you have a roof over your head? Do you got food in your refrigerator? Did you wake up today? Do you have a vehicle that can get you anywhere you want to go? You have many things to be grateful for. Many things. 1818 on the timer. So, remember that. Capricorn, because I know Capricorns like status, we like money, we want to live a certain way, right? But we got to think. Let's stop living in the future and we got to have this, that, and it's got to happen now. Be present. Things will get taken care of. Start looking in your life. Start a gratitude list. This can be for all of y'all. But I mean, it is Capricorn I'm talking to, but everybody. Everybody should have a gratitude thing they do every day anyway. You should always be saying, if it isn't your food that you bless something. Be grateful for something in your life. Every day, say you're grateful. Even if you just want to do one thing, that's fine. Just don't take advantage of this life and what you have. Be grateful. Because it truly is a gift. We didn't have to be here. We didn't have to wake up today, but we did, right? All right, my beautiful earth signs, that's what I have. I hope this helped uplift, heal, and inspire. And as always, till next time, love and light.